Tabitha Brown brightens days like no one else. Now, the actress, vegan, and social media phenomenon is partnering with Target to give all your gatherings that perfect summer glow. It's all about bringing loved ones together around all the best things: delicious food, fun games, good music, and that bright, happy sunshine. This collection has you set for a summer full of joy. Check out the Tabitha Brown for Target Outdoors Entertaining Collection on May 14th in Target locations and on Target.com. Cleaned a lot of tanks in Memphis, and I pump a lot of things down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city until I hitched a ride up on the riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Ooh, rolling, rolling, yeah. Ooh, rolling on a river. We're rolling, 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 yeah. Rolling on a river, rolling on a river.
Well, I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, and we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. And we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Whoa, ha, 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 ha.
Whoa, ha, whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, 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 whoa, ha, 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 whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, 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 ha.
You're wonderful audience tonight. Thank you, everybody. Now, I'm gonna sing you a song.
R.I.P.
Oh, man. I
to
know.
the legend, Miss Tina Turner.
Yeah, we just got the news a few minutes ago on the pre-show. And, you know, we saw her documentary, I believe, a couple years ago. I remember us watching it in L.A. And it felt like, you know, she was tying things up. But it is sad to see her go, and we wish her a easeful journey to wherever she is going. We wish her an easeful journey and a beautiful one, because we know that she's had a difficult life here.
But yeah, and peace to her family too.
Yes, all those
loss.
affected.
Anyway, switching gears, welcome back to the safest place in hell is Jaden XD. I'm your host, XD, aka the baddest heifer on the floor.
Jade, aka Rojita, Little Rojo, Little Red. Not big red.
Candy?
not Candy Muse.
like candy treat?
Can you imagine? I would
Little
be Candy
Rojo.
Muse. No.
You're
That'd be the only intersection. What's going on, Frain? How are you? What's happening?
You know, I'm cool. I'm Gucci Paladucci. My mother was in town.
I know you
for
told
the
us all
Ken.
about it on the pre-show.
Yeah. So it was a good time. She had a wonderful visit. She was cashing in on her birthday gift from December.
Yes.
And to be fair, it has been shitty weather like the last couple months here in Los Angeles. So she did pick the most opportune weekend. I will say there was threat of a thunderstorm on the last day. We were supposed to go to the beach. So I was like, damn. So what are we supposed to do now? And then she was like, whatever. We can hang out in your house. I was like, okay. But it didn't even rain the entire day. We went onto the mall and did all this stuff. I was like, we could have been at the beach. But either way, we had a really good time. Yeah. She'll be back, of course. And, now she's like, well, now I can stay with you. I was like, girl, I told you when I get more space, then maybe.
Then maybe. I love the other day, because, I took her iPad away from her because she gotta get on some schoolwork and things. Because I'll be sick of you and Dustin and this shit.
Well, I didn't know what happened.
Oh, no. Dustin automatically be like, give it, don't punish her. And I'm like, Dustin, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
If
Dustin.
she got to focus, then she needs to focus. I can't argue with education.
And I know responsible Uncle XD. Dustin is like the uncle who enables bad. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. That'd be the uncle who teaches you how to fight. That'd be the uncle who's gonna buy you your jewelry and your Jordans and enable all of your terrible behavior. Uncle XD is like if you are not doing then, and so
I'll enable all that shit as long as you got your shit together.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's what uncles and aunts are supposed to do.
Till the cows come home. But as long as you get them in your school books and you're not disrespecting your parents, because that's another thing too.
No.
Can we talk?
Oh yeah.
About some shit about the internet that I saw. And normally I don't talk about shit on Twitter that I see, but this is a discussion.
Please tell me this is not about prom.
It is about.
Oh,
did you talk? Did I miss this? I'm getting grown and I missed.
No, I've not talked about prom.
Actually, maybe this is a Patreon discussion.
My only stance on this shit is mind your fucking business. It's not your fucking
that's
kids.
That's ultimately what it boils down to.
It's anti-black for you to think like all these hot, stinky garbage takes about how niggas in the hood need to focus on getting out of the hood, and that means that you're not allowed to have joy and so forth and so on. That's anti-black. Right. You need to address why your inner core is self-hating, you Uncle Ruckus ass nigga.
Right. And you know me, I teeter on the line of self-hate because that's just my brand.
Right.
But I was really like, as black children, low-key, most times the safest space is at home and in your community and not at school.
Okay.
So, and they're not necessarily affirmed in that manner. So why not have the community lift you up? Because if your own family and stuff can't hype you up in that way, how do you,
Right. Now I'm going to tell you this. Somebody put their daughter's head as like around their whole doorway. And I was like, that is not safe.
Yeah, I will say, this new trend about coming out of plastic, you should stop. People are going.
I'm like, we got to be safe, y'all. Don't be putting sex trafficking is afoot. Okay, it is nigh. Do not put your 17-and-a-half-year-old daughter's head around your entire door frame. If y'all want to spell the letters out in the fucking yard or on the stoop, niggas want to do promposals. They want to stunt. Like, let them have a fucking moment of joy. Black people already get their joy snatched in so many ways, and you want to be part of the black snatching joy crew? Like, fuck you.
Yeah, because nobody told you that your wedding was extra, or nobody told you that your 30th or good God, Lordy, I'm 40 birthday weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
Extra.
You and all your bitches went to Cancun. You had 17 bridesmaids and everybody had to wear a satin black robe in the ocean while you wore a satin white robe in the ocean. And just because you work at a Fortune 500 company, you are entitled to that. But somebody who lives in the projects is not. Fuck you, girl. Boy, them, they, and everybody else in between. Fuck you if you got that stance, you anti-black ass motherfucker.
What I will say. What I will say is that I don't know. I understand the youthfulness and, this pushing of boundaries of outfits worn by individuals at prom.
I don't want to see the bottom of your titties and you are 17 years old.
Because that's what I mean.
That is
right. I don't want to judge the autonomy, but they're also still children.
That is real. That is
so,
the long and the short of it in my eye. You are still a child. That's it.
Right. Because, and I get it. Like all the young men get to just be up here sockless and look like David Ruffin. However, you have and Bronny was out here shirtless all the other day.
I can't with the sexualization of children. 17. That is my line. That's my line.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened to? And I don't. And I had this conversation with myself, and this part of my brain was what we're talking about, and the other part was, nigga, when did you get this age? Like, you old grandfather, let them children just be. And
I do. Like, here's the thing: 17-year-olds are gonna be fucking. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I don't need to be a part of the conversation of that. I don't need to, and I don't need to be privy to 17-year-olds fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't need to be a part of that world. I don't need to be there because I'm grown and that's sick. I'm not calling them children sick for their outfits, but I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see it, just in the sense where I'm like, allow them to enjoy the different stages of their life when they enjoy them. Teach about body autonomy. Teach about loving your body and wanting to express that, but also just allowing people to progress with life and just not be 27 years old at 16. That's literally it. Like, it's not about boys need to learn how to act. It don't have nothing to do with that respectable bullshit. It's about the fact that I think that people should enjoy the stages of life that they are at and be where they are at when they are there. You know what I'm saying? You will have all the opportunity to be as sexy as you motherfucking want to be. You do that shit at 19. You know what I'm saying? Go do it. At this point, you are legally grown. But right now, I just want to protect you. And I want to protect all, because again, we got to consider sex trafficking. We got to consider all of that. I want you safe, and I want you to enjoy where you're at and not try to get somewhere else too quickly. That's it. It is not about other people not being able to control themselves or none of that.
Right.
Have the extravagant gowns. Have the extravagant tuxes. If y'all want to dress like two cheetahs, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let them black children be joyful black children. But stop the sexualization of children also. Like, let them also be children.
Yeah. What does Dr. Kia say? Adultification of children?
Yeah. That's it
smart
for
shit
me.
She says. Yes. But anywho, how was your week?
It was cool. Last episode of the Black Kitchen series came out this week with Chala June, an amazing Black food writer who's also representing the queer community and the trans community in a beautiful way. I mean, they just really are the usage of their words, how they speak about their passion was so beautiful. And so that was amazing. And then I also interviewed season 1 host Adrian Miller, aka the Soul Food Scholar, who has done extensive research as it pertains to Black food. He's delved into the earliest articles that can be found in journals and really put together some comprehensive material. He's got a book about barbecue. He's got a book about the original soul food, all these different iterations where we get to continue to learn about our heritage. And it was really, really beautiful to speak with both of them. And then we have one untucked episode coming out with the Davenport Sisters of BIM Books and More here in Brooklyn, which is a pop-up bookshop aiming to be a brick and mortar located in Brick. And they feature Black food literature exclusively. So along with a coffee tea stand and everything in the entire shop is Black owned. So there are mini episode coming out, but it wraps this week. Bittersweet. Thank you for everybody who sent beautiful messages. Make sure you all go and shut the fuck up. Make sure you all go and rate it 5 stars and make sure that, you know, we can ramp up for a season 3 and maybe even more. Everybody was asking where you can watch. You cannot. You can look at the beautiful social clips online, but hopefully there will be some visuals maybe in the future. But you all got to make sure that you support. So thank you so much for those who have. That was a really lovely journey, and I'm excited to see what comes from it. You know, I was momming this week. We supposed to go camping, nigga. Oh, God.
Really?
Oh, my God. I'm going on a school camping trip. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, my God. With strangers.
Oh.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing.
So not only are you just camping, you are chaperoning.
Bruh, like with families. Like, oh
you
my
are
God.
a parent for real.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like me and Trish have to say, we gotta buy a tent, nigga, and like a generator and a God. I'm like, how did I get roped into
Oh my
this?
God.
I had a kid.
I would have loved that growing up. Like my mother would have never gone, but I would have loved to go camping. I mean, I did go camping when I was a kid, but you know.
I enjoyed the first time I went outside of, you know, being duped into that 8-mile kayak trip. But also like this is different because it's like I'm going with the shot. I'm going with the you know, I'm going with other parents and families, and you know, when you don't like choose who you are. You know, and I ain't got no issues with nobody. It's just, you know, strangers in general and like sleeping overnight we can't escape each other. It's just
Valid.
I'm gonna have to go deep in the woods to go escape these kids and go smoke weed. Like it's like so.
I was gonna ask what we're gonna do about smoking.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna go in the woods and you go keep your kids the fuck away from me. Like get out of here, nigga. This is adults only territory. There's bears over here. I'll go far away. I'm gonna be respectful, but if your if he follows me, like, get it out of here.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you then. Then you all need to go have a conversation as a family. But it'll be fine. It'll be fun. You know, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man.
Let's pay some bills.
Yeah, let's do that. So I can buy this tent.
Yes. Thank you for supporting us each and every week. Make sure you tell a friend. Spread the gospel according to Jaden XD. Definitely rate us 5 stars.
Called? Are y'all fucking serious right now?
That. That's exactly what it'd be called. Are you fucking serious right now? The guidebook. But yes, rate us 5 stars and leave us a fabulous comment. Also, voicemails are back.
Hey!
Please call us. Someone was like, "Are y'all gonna check them now?" Listen, we'll check it at the appointed time, or not the appointed time, the anointed time.
The anointed time, not the appointed time.
Yes, but yes, call in. They'll be a lot more frequent. But leave a voicemail. And again, we might call you back. The number is in the description box wherever you're listening. $9.99 a month will get you access to the VIP in hell Patreon, where we have almost 1,000 posts of content spanning from years until now, and we give it to you each and every week. Multiple things, recaps, reactions, just general hate that everybody can just relate
Enjoy.
to. Fun. Yes. All under the hate umbrella.
Yeah.
But $9.99 gets you there, and we love having you there. Also, in between time, if you're in between blessings, because we don't say broke unless you're broken spirit, subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free 99. You get 15 minutes, or sometimes, if we can, 15 minutes of the program, and it's on our Patreon. Sometimes a little too spicy, which means you got to get over to Patreon and subscribe there.
Yeah.
But we do fun stuff over at YouTube and it's free, so you should just subscribe anyway. Also, check the link tree wherever you're listening and the description box to support our sponsors for today's episode.
Hey.
And that way you can get all your links and codes and really support the show. You don't know how much this means to us. And in order for us to continue to grow, we need you to just do a couple of those things.
Yeah.
But today, we are going south.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
So there's a travel ban right now happening. Not a travel ban, a travel advisory happening right now in the country of Florida.
The developing nation. And, I don't even like second world, but second, third world nation known as Florida.
Yeah. It's different down there. And so
we too can support them for, a couple crack hits a day,
Meth, Tide, Gain. They probably do take shots of Gain down there. Bath salts.
Nigga, Downey is locked up.
Absolutely.
All the Downey.
Behind the clear glass. What do you mean?
Oh,
you got to press the button.
You got to go to the ABC store.
They're like, baby formula? Absolutely not. Let me get the OxyClean.
Right. What am I going to do with airspray?
If I can have it, why does it say free and clear?
Okay.
Yeah, we're going further to hell. So we're going to take a break and we'll be back with some interesting stories that happened on this day, May 26th in Florida over the span of time.
Yeah. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
In 2020, City Lab of Pittsburgh released a study that ranked Cleveland as the worst city in America for Black women to live. A new podcast called Living for We is trying to figure out why and how we can change that. The podcast interviews Cleveland residents about their experiences at work, at school, during visits to the doctor's office, and while in community with each other in an attempt to answer the question, is Cleveland really as bad as they say it is for Black women? Executive produced and hosted by Marlene Harris Taylor, produced by NPR's Idea Stream Public Media in partnership with Evergreen Podcasts, and with creative direction and production by Hey Fran Hey. The podcast covers topics like education, healthcare, and workplace challenges for Black women, speaking with guests ranging from ages 7 to 94. Episodes regularly include segments with Dr. Angela Neal Barnett, a national award-winning psychologist and professor, about the unfair expectations society places on Black women, asking her for her advice on how to cope and, furthermore, how to challenge these ideas. Check out Living for We wherever you get your podcasts.
From those breathtaking beaches to a jump in new jobs, Florida is booming, attracting more new residents from across the country than any other state in America.
Tell me what your mental checklist was in terms of determining a move to Florida.
Quality of life.
But them niggas in Orlando only respect God and guns.
And we're black. We're going through some horror stories from Florida in this week in Florida.
Oh, they're horror.
So
that's what they are?
Well, anything that comes out of Florida is horror.
You're right.
So
you're absolutely right. We did not find these stories, so we do not know what these stories say.
Nope. I don't know.
But we know they all happened on May 20th, or they came out on May 26th.
Yeah, or that week, I'm assuming.
Or that week, yes.
May 26th, yes.
On this
Okay,
week.
You go first.
This day. Okay. I'll start here from the bottom. You want me to read the headline or just get into the story?
Read the headline and we'll figure out what happened there.
Florida man arrested for allegedly throwing corn on the cob at mom's head. Memorial Day madness. Okay. A Florida man was arrested Sunday after an alleged culinary confrontation in which police say the 27-year-old hurled an ear of corn at his mother's head. Cody Cummins was arrested at about 3:30 a.m. after being accused of the corn kerfuffle at Zephyrill's home. Why does that sound like a antibiotic?
It does. It sounds like something you put on your genitals.
Yeah, Zephyrillus.
Yeah.
WFL reported, citing the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, Cummins is accused of throwing the corn cob at his mom. Officials said the woman was hurt but didn't sustain any injuries in the food fight. Cummins allegedly fled the scene. He fled the scene, but was later tracked down and taken into custody.
So you just yeet a ear of corn and then flee the scene?
Surprise. Get that corn out of my face!
A yeet of corn.
A yeet of corn. Hope that's the name of the episode. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
And also that shout out to the mama for having a cranium of steel and not surviving a concussion. Because
let me tell
ear
you,
of corns, if somebody's yeeting, first of all, yeeting food, period. But just yeeting an ear of corn, that shit hurts.
Let me tell you something.
Even a little niblet, what you sell at down at the Sam's Club and the little things.
You ever ate some native corn? Some tri-colored corn, nigga.
Yeah, homegrown corn. That shit is built for a tough.
That might be a weapon. Dodge rim. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Like a rock.
That nigga threw the corn and ran.
Fuck you, Cheryl. You're not my real mom anyway.
Where the fuck did he get corn at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Like in his pocket.
You know what? In Florida, like somebody would have corn in their pocket.
Yeah. Like, what were we reading? Oh, I was watching Smosh and they were reading a Reddit post and they were talking about, am I the asshole for doing something? So somebody was driving fucked up, right? Uh-huh. But then like a guy next to them threw biscuits at them. Like at the car. And so the guy was like, biscuits, like you're throwing biscuits at me, and like in the store, it's more than one biscuit. So he's like 5-6 biscuits are being thrown at his car. So he's just like, so why do you just have like these random ass bucket of biscuits, and why are you throwing them at my car? Aren't they for dinner? Even if I am driving fucked up. And then the guy was like, since you threw biscuits at me, he happened to yeet his iced tea into the truck and happened to land inside the truck, which is more fucked up because, you know, sugary drinks are really hard to get out of shit.
Yes, and also they are uncomfortable when they dry on your skin.
Yeah, but it's just like, where did you get biscuits? It is several of them and then just throw them at people.
Did you see the video? Did I send you the video the other day of the man beating the other man with a snake?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I had already saw that.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like,
First of all, that's animal abuse. But second of all, where the fuck? How the fuck do you
pull out a?
How do you? Did you see the way the snake scurried with him? I'm sorry.
I wasn't hired to do this.
That nigga said, "Give me the fuck."
I in it? Why am I in it?
He was beating his ass with that snake.
I advise you to get really, really high, really, really stoned, more than usual, and go on Apple TV and watch Prehistoric History.
Okay.
So Mountain Mike was watching this, and I've been meaning to talk about somebody with somebody. He was talking about how the dinosaurs. Okay, so it's a nature show like Planet Earth or whatever.
Okay.
Narrated by David Attenborough. You know, we all stand. Whatever.
Right.
But nigga, these are dinosaurs that they have recreated in CGI and blah blah blah. So it's like Nat Geo, but with dinosaurs.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It is crazy. But
hold on.
Yes. Like, but every episode, the dinosaurs be hunching. Like, they be, like, doing it.
You know what? I
But
never
there's this
thought about
one-
dinosaurs fucking.
Me neither until I watched this thing and I was like, that is so interesting.
No.
But what made me bring this up because of, remember I told you there's been an influx of snake and alligator content
Yeah.
on the internet because Florida.
Yes.
But I saw this hippo eat a fucking alligator.
That makes sense
Hippos
because
aren't
hippos' jaws are so strong and their teeth are so strong they can bite a human in half.
That's fucking crazy.
That's fascinating. I love that shit. I love it.
Did you? Oh yeah, look up
wait.
prehistoric.
Hold on. Okay,
yeah.
Apple TV, because it's gonna go straight to Ted Lasso, because that's what I watch Apple TV for. I love Ted Lasso.
Apparently, the last season is kind of mid,
It is so. Yeah, I like.
but I think that's because of the writer's strike, and they knew it was looming.
And they had to hurry up and get some things done. I was watching it last night, and I was like, okay, this seems. But I also see where they're trying to set it up for the next season. It's not as good as the first two seasons, but I still enjoy the show. If it's a very feel-good show with amazing messaging. Okay, what am I? Prehistoric what?
History.
Prehistoric history.
I think it's what's called.
Prehistoric planet, prehistoric dinosaur.
Yeah, there you go. It's on Apple TV. It's like a big dinosaur on the cover.
Oh, it's a dinosaur. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this? This right here?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let me see. Just play a clip real quick.
Yeah, they don't have they should have a trailer or something.
Oh, a trailer. Hold, let me see if they have a cancel. Cancel. iPhone. Cancel.
Or just go on YouTube and just look up
My phone froze. Wait.
I'm gonna read the next one while you
Wait,
look
hold
that
on.
up.
You said go on YouTube and type in what?
Prehistoric planet.
This is Prehistoric Planet. There are many ways to describe life on this planet.
Were dinosaurs good parents? What? These are the type of questions. This is my type of time. Hold on, let me turn down a little bit.
Nigga, there's one episode where
Can you imagine? I get nervous. I see a flock of geese. Just a flock of dinosaurs, nigga. Like, can you imagine?
Imagine
I would
the
shit
amount of
myself. What? Oh, let me go back.
The amount of shit that I would have shit myself seeing like a flock of pterodactyls. Like, what do you mean? They there's one clip that they have. This one dinosaur laid eggs and left to go like, you know, get shit for food or whatever. Left. This other of the same like race of birds came and was like, I need a nest for my eggs, but this looks like a better spot. So that dinosaur killed the eggs that were already there to make room for their eggs. Ate them and all. And then so the mama of the eggs that she laid came back and fought the other dinosaur and it was just left with one egg left.
Here
I was
we
like,
go.
that is so sad.
It's an official trailer. Okay, I know that's gonna give me the juice. It's like the preview of 90 Day Fiance. Ooh, this is before the 90 days.
Literally, we was kings.
We was kings. No, this is really We Was Kings, though. Do you see this talon, nigga? Do you know what that could do to a nigga? And a T-Rex can swim? Oh my God, I didn't know that. Did you know I love dinosaurs? Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, like when I was in, I told you when I was in Antigua and we were just driving, I asked Bobby, I was like, do you ever think about like what dinosaurs walked where you are right now? And he was like, bitch, you haven't even unpacked your weed yet. And everybody in the car is like, no, Jade. I never think about that, Jade. I'm like, first of all, fuck all of you all for thinking logically all the time.
Oh, we have in-depth conversations about dinosaurs here.
I'm so fascinated by dinosaurs.
Because I have this thing about like the ocean and about how most of it hasn't been like, charted or discovered.
Wait, the dinosaurs was nuzzling. They was kissing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they're sea dinosaurs.
And a lot of them had fur.
They are fighting. Oh, nigga. Oh. Not these little birds just racing in between the feet. You like danger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a dead. It's a dead. What's the one with the baby bop? What's the one?
Stegosaurus?
Yeah, it was a dead Stegosaurus and the T-Rex is standing over. Oh my God, I've got to watch it.
Yeah, we talk about like water is just like is there ever going to be new water? No, like you could be swimming in the ocean that dinosaurs have died in.
How do you know? Yes, there's new water.
How do you
because precipitation and then it comes. Oh, so you're saying it's recycled?
It's all
so you're saying the sky is like dialysis?
Yes, precipitation cycle is dialysis. It's exactly what it is. It purifies the air through osmosis or whatever, but it still comes from this space of cycle. Like,
oh, that's the name of the episode.
And think about the ice
Earth
caps
dialysis.
melting. Reverse dialysis.
What is it called? Davita. What's it called?
Tabitha.
Is that what the name of the dialysis clinic is?
Yeah.
Earth got a new leg.
But think about like you're at the beach, right? And it's just like, oh shit, or like the ice caps are melting. That's ancient water,
Well, that's ancient water. Yeah, but I don't know, nigga.
Dino water.
I can't think about swimming in dead dinosaurs. I know I'm swimming in Tommy's pee right now. Like that is. Yeah. I have to think about what's here right now.
And think about air. Like, is air renewing? Like, is there like new air? Is this the same air? It can't be the same air that the dinosaurs were because they would all die with all this smog and shit. But you know what absolutely. I mean? Like,
can you
are there remnants of just, this dinosaur shit among us?
Are we going to do some alternative dinosaur facts?
That is very... You sound like that Ocean Facts girl that we watched.
What Ocean Facts girl? Who, B.O.B.?
Remember that reaction video where she was like, Nina, I could quiz you on Ocean Facts.
Oh,
the high schoolers.
The cringy content.
Yes.
Shut up. I said alternative history, nigga. I didn't say I want to correct it because I really would really.
Reverse dialysis. That is funny.
Earth dialysis.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
You're going to have to... I'm going to tell you which one to click, but I need to read the title first. And on Patreon, you get to see the picture that goes with it. Florida man climbs playground equipment, allegedly yells to children about how babies are born. So click the very first link in the note.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. He's a man with a lot of tattoos on his face, a black man. Otis Dwayne Ryan was arrested after he allegedly yelled a vulgar term to describe where babies come from to children on a playground.
This midday, this man in Clearwater was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. Police say he climbed on top of playground equipment and started yelling in front of kids, telling them where babies come from. A police officer witnessed it all and says Otis Ryan was very vulgar. Parents rushed their kids off the playground.
Florida man was arrested Sunday after police said he climbed a piece of playground equipment and shouted a lewd term to children to describe how babies are born, report said. He allegedly climbed on top of one of the children's toy at a playground near Pier 60 in Tampa Bay and shouted to a group of 4 and 6-year-olds about where babies come from and used a vulgar term in doing so. The officer said parents rushed to remove their children from the playground. Ryan, who has a history of disturbances in the area and had prior arrests, was charged with disorderly conduct, the report said. He was ordered to pay a fine and to stay away from the park, according to the paper. I want to know what he said.
I know what he said. You came from your mama's pussy. Like, that's what he said. That's what he...
Probably.
At least he don't have a history of,
Yes.
But you know what? You see what it says? It says the parents rushed to remove their children. It does not say that anybody rushed to choke him out.
No. He's still living.
He's just unwell. Look how that can exist. I mean, yes, get your babies the fuck.
Right.
But I said Earth's dialysis, not reverse dialysis.
Oh, then you could write it. Correct me. Support me, Marlo. Damn.
I'm like that bitch on 90 Day. I would encourage you through shame. All right,
do two things at once. That's how you become successful.
That's how you become successful. You can't be successful doing one thing at a time. Shut up, bitch.
I was like, she would have got, like, I don't believe in hitting people, but she could have got cursed the fuck out.
Now, his sister could have hit her. Yeah. Or his grandma.
See,
what?
I said people should keep their hands to themselves, but she deserved to get cursed out.
She did deserve to.
See.
Don't smack that bitch. You about to call my house impoverished and my neighborhood poor? I'm gonna smack the fire out of you. In my house? Get the fuck.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let me see.
The next one.
Go ahead.
You want to go?
No, go ahead. You already have one up.
A Florida man hit dad in face with pizza after learning he helped deliver him, police say.
What?
Florida man hit dad in face with pizza after learning he helped deliver him.
I think we're just about ready to build the perfect pizza. Give me pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Now we're feeling kind of hungry. We gotta make a munchie. Time to make our pizza.
Okay.
Big ass some country.
A Florida man who found out his father helped deliver him when he was born inexplicably smashed hot pizza in the older man's face upon learning the news. Robert Thomas Houston, 33, of Holiday, is charged with domestic battery, according to Pasco County jail records. He remained in county jail Monday in lieu of a $150 bond. WFLA in Tampa reported that sheriff's deputies were called Thursday to the Houston's family's home, where they found a pizza slice on a chair and cheese and sauce strewn around the room. According to an arrest report, Houston's father told the deputies that his son became angry after learning he'd helped deliver him in 1985. The man said he'd gone for a walk with his dog and his son waited on the porch for a pizza to be delivered. When he returned from the walk, his son held him down in a chair, smashing the pizza in his face and screaming at him. The victim began to flail around trying to get the defendant off him, at which point the defendant went outside and awaited law enforcement. He walked up to me and turned around, putting his hands behind his back, saying he knows I'm going to take him to jail, a deputy wrote in the report. It was not known why the news surrounding his birth upset Houston. Two family members present at the time of the attack corroborated the father's statements. So he just attacked him.
He found out that his daddy helped deliver him and grabbed a pizza and smacked him with it. Unwell. Unwell.
It's time for a break.
It's unwell.
It's time for a break.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and we'll be back with more Florida.
In May.
Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Tabitha Brown brightens days like no one else. Now, the actress, vegan, and social media phenomenon is partnering with Target to bring the world more vibrance, candor, and joy. Arriving for the season of laid-back lounging, backyard barbecues, and poolside hands, this limited-time collection is here to give all your gatherings that perfect summer glow. The Tabitha Brown for Target Outdoors Entertaining Collection drops at Target and Target.com on May 14th. This collection is designed to celebrate Tab's favorite season, summer. It's all about bringing loved ones together around all the best things: delicious food, fun games, good music, and that bright, happy sunshine. From the comfiest outdoor furniture you've ever lounged on, to your new favorite pool floaty, to games, to glassware, and more, this collection has you set for a summer full of joy. Check out Tabitha Brown for Target Outdoors Entertaining Collection on May 14th in Target locations and on Target.com. And we're black, talking about the hellscape that is. Go ahead, what you got?
Florida man throws baby at deputy following wild high-speed chase. Okay.
Yeet.
Yeeted a baby.
This is no ordinary chase here. Deputies say they tried to pull the man over for a traffic stop and he took off. After a 40-minute chase, he pulled into the parking lot of an apartment complex. It turned out he had a 2-month-old baby in that car. The suspect got out of the car and then threw the baby at the deputy.
Indian River County, dramatic new video has been released of a Florida man who led police on a
camera. Oh my gosh, this video.
High-speed chase in Indian River County right before he threw his infant baby at a deputy. Deputy Jacob Kirby caught the flying baby as other deputies rushed in to arrest 32-year-old John Henry James III. According to the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, a deputy spotted James in a Nissan Rogue driving erratically in Vero Beach on May 26. When he refused to stop, a 40-minute pursuit ensued, much of it captured on deputies' patrol dash cameras as well as police helicopter. The video shows him striking the front end of a detective's vehicle, dodging roadblocks, and avoiding an attempted stop-stick deployment. He ran over another set of stop sticks, but they did not disable the car. What kind of roach car does he have? Eventually, he became boxed in, but bailed out and grabbed his 2-month-old son who had been in the car with him and threw the child in the direction of the deputy. The deputy was able to catch the child and take him to safety.
Oh, I just saw it. Oh my God.
He threw him like a football? The baby was not hurt. That's the only reason we're reading this story.
He kind of just here.
James then tried to run but was caught. Deputies say he continued to resist arrest. Once in the car, he complained he could not breathe and told the deputy he has asthma. He was taken to a nearby fire station where EMTs could check him out. He continued resisting, even while being placed on the stretcher, blah, 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 blah. James is charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated child abuse plus aggravated battery on an officer, firefighter, EMT, battery on the same, reckless driving, and resisting arrest with violence. You can't throw a baby at us and expect us to treat you with kid gloves. Sheriff Eric Flowers said following the incident, he is currently being held without bond. I'm sorry.
Correction, I did not see it was not him tossing the baby. It was somebody else handing the baby to somebody else. But that's fucking wild. You can't expect bad shit to not happen to you when you throw a baby.
Throw a baby. What the fuck?
Because you think you're just going to be like, ooh, just a slap on the wrist and you'll go home later on before booking. Like, no, you are going to jail.
You are going to jail.
You are going to jail. Prison.
What about, hold on, I have another one.
Oh, gosh.
Florida man steals alligator from golf course, tries teaching it a lesson by throwing it on roof of bar.
Oh my God.
Daytona Beach Shores, Florida. A Florida man told police officers he was teaching it a lesson when he tried to throw a live alligator he had stolen from a miniature golf course onto the roof of a beachside cocktail lounge. The 32-year-old man was arrested early Thursday when Daytona Beach Shores police officers spotted him attempting to throw the gator on the roof of a cocktail lounge located just off Highway AIA, according to a police report. The officers then saw the man take the alligator by its tail, hit it against the awning of the building. Oh my God, wait a minute. Okay, he accosted the alligator in multiple ways. The man from Homestead, Florida, I've heard that place before, was taken into custody and charged with possession and injury of an alligator, unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling, theft, and criminal mischief. The man told officers that he had stolen the gator from an enclosure at a nearby miniature golf course. An online court docket showed no attorney for the man who remained in jail.
Float a gator on me, I'm a gator. It don't move wrong, I'm a gator. From the swamp, homie, I'm a gator. And that two-tone, I'm a gator. Float a gator on me, 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 I'm a gator.
What in the hell? Is it the water? Is it the food?
It's crystals.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just wow. Naked Florida man prompts airport evacuation after claiming he planted a bomb. Now, did he tell them like he was just gonna blow the bathroom up?
Right, like what did this?
What I mean? What was the context? Because I've seen people get like arrested because they said, I'm gonna blow this bathroom up, meaning that they're just going to take a DEFCON 9 dump.
Yeah.
Daytona Beach, Florida. Police used a taser on a naked man who prompted an evacuation at a Florida airport after allegedly claiming he had planted a bomb. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood said that authorities received a call about a naked man running around the terminal at Daytona Beach International Airport Friday morning. More than 200 passengers were evaluated. Why?
Please look. Your belly. Please look. Get on your belly. Please look. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Turn around, get on your belly, you're getting tased. I'm not telling you again, get on your belly.
They said John Greenwood, 25, was naked on the baggage carousel and yelled, "The bomb is going to go off. I planted the bomb in the bathroom." Deputies used a taser to stun Greenwood, who was taken into custody. Chitwood said Greenwood was transported to a hospital and admitted to using Molly and other drugs the night before. The station reports that a bomb squad used K-9 units to search the airport, but no bomb was found at the airport and returned to normal operations. Greenwood had entered the airport fully clothed and went into the ladies' room, where he stripped and hid his clothes in a backpack that he stuffed behind some sheetrock.
The fuck?
Chitwood told the station that Greenwood was held twice in 2007 under the Baker Act, which allows for involuntary mental health examinations, and was once arrested for an allegation of assault on a Daytona Beach police officer. The sheriff said he did not believe Greenwood had served prison time on that charge. Greenwood faces a slew of federal charges for his alleged actions in the airport. 2 flights were reportedly departing at the airport at the time of the incident, and officials said that all affected passengers who waited outside the airport for about 90 minutes were rescreened before boarding their flights.
I would find him and whoop his ass.
You need to tell me I missed my flight.
Because you popped Molly, I'm sweating. Woo.
Woo. No, we're going to have words.
Get your drug usage under fucking control.
Words that don't mean a lot of talking, you know? This is why inconveniencing people.
Let me tell you something.
Is so disrespectful and rude. Like I never, and somebody like I had to think about this one day living in New York, like being on the train, right? And about how people hold the door for people waiting on the train, waiting for their little, Mimas and whomever, little bebop and rock city who want to be like, I want to walk downstairs by myself. It's 8:00 in the morning. Get up. So anyway, I always thought like, do you know how long you are holding up the car for how many other trains? Like you're delaying a train by 1 minute is delaying like 100,000 people at one because of your fuck up. Because you want to hold the train door, or God forbid you decide to unalive yourself via that method. And it's like or you know what I mean? Like inconveniencing thing is really, really fucked up.
Because it fucks it up for everybody.
For everybody. Like I understand like life sucks sometimes, right? And I get it. Sometimes you want people to experience life sucking with you. But you don't have to. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying misery loves company, But you don't got to do it to 100,000 people or just a bunch of people. Like, you can stew in your own misery and that's okay. Saying with this, like, you don't have to, like, if you want to get high and do your own thing, that's fine. Be on Molly. Be on bath salts. But you know what I mean? Like, because you're putting yourself at risk. You're putting yourself in danger as a substance user. Right? Like, it doesn't seem to me that you have a grasp on your currently usage or whatever. But... And if you realize that's not a problem, then it's a problem. Because it's like, I don't want to condemn you for your drug use, but I also want to
everybody
condemn you
needs a safe container when they're using drugs.
Yes, I'm condemning you for being irresponsible, with other people's lives, including your own. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, they're just fucking whack, like airplane tickets, like, oh gosh, that's so fucked up.
Nothing is worse than fucking than messing up somebody's travel. I'm sorry. Nothing is worse. Lots of things are worse, but nothing is worse.
It's so bad. Like I just inconveniencing other people in general. I hate being inconvenienced to the core.
And I go out of my way not to do it to others.
Right. I try my best and my damnedest not to inconvenience other people.
That's why I get enraged when people are terrible people.
Same. I get not irrationally angry. I get angry. I don't really exude anger a lot, but I do get angry at that because it's just like, I know I do out of my way. And I know even when me going out of my way, it's really, it doesn't take much. Let me tell you, the quickest way to make me an enemy is to be an aloof, self-centered human being. That is the quickest way for me to hate your motherfucking existence.
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
For you to be aloof and self-centered, because I know you don't give a fuck about nobody else. And I'm not getting ready to just throw narcissists around, but I know you don't give a fuck about nobody else. And I'm aloof you.
Like, yeah, same.
I have one more.
Okay.
Florida woman pleads guilty in killer clown case more than 30 years after murder.
Oh my gosh.
West Palm Beach, a woman accused of dressing up as a clown and fatally shooting Marlene Warren on her Wellington, Florida doorstep in 1990, pleaded guilty to a second-degree murder more than 3 decades later. The case was closed on Tuesday when Sheila Keene Warren accepted a plea deal in the... I guess white ladies can't be named Sheila. In the murder of her now husband's first wife. Keene Warren has long been suspected of being the shooter, but was free until 2017 when she was arrested after new technology helped investigators link her to DNA found in the clown's getaway car. Keene Warren will only serve a fraction of the 12-year prison sentence since she received a part of a plea deal. Credit for the 5.5 years she spent in jail since her arrest, plus time off for good behavior under the Florida sentencing laws that existed when the crime occurred, will put her in prison for just 16 months. Are you fucking serious?
Wow. So she got away scot-free for 30 years, and then she pled guilty.
Yep.
Where is Sarah Koenig? And then only gets 16 months. That's so.
And because she signed a plea, she didn't have to face a jury who would have convicted her of first-degree murder. Originally, they sought the death penalty.
This woman has just pleaded guilty to being the long-sought killer clown who murdered her rival 33 years ago.
My mother was gunned down, murdered by a clown.
In 1990, Marlene Warren answered the door of her home outside West.
So she was a clown?
Wait.
And this sounds like a podcast or like a documentary.
Right? Hold on.
Oh my God.
A woman accused of dressing up as a clown and fatally shooting this lady. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
She didn't get 16 months. Hold on.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, she got a life sentence.
I was about to say.
Yes. Wait, no, it's not. She got 16 months, nigga. Keen Warren will serve at least 2 years in prison. Let me tell you about being white. I can't because
I don't know.
I can't.
I don't know how to get that one.
I know what I see.
I have one more.
Okay.
Florida man arrested for attacking daughter with pizza after she didn't want to eat with him.
What's up with the pizza?
A Florida man has been arrested for allegedly attacking his daughter with pizza after she said that she wanted to be alone. On the afternoon of Sunday, May 23rd, Tyler Warden, 41, visited the Vero Beach home of his 20-year-old daughter, Kristen Warden. He brought a pizza for them to eat together, but she told him that she wasn't feeling well and asked him to leave, according to an arrest affidavit. The daughter told police that her father became angry and refused to leave. He allegedly argued with her in the doorway of her home. She said he then allegedly began to throw slices of pizza at her, hitting her in the face. The daughter began to yell at her father and called 911 police after he allegedly refused to leave. When Officer Jonathan Lozada from the Vero Beach Police Department responded to the woman's call, he discovered tomato sauce on her face.
I'm sorry.
He also found pizza toppings covering the entryway of the woman's house.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolutely. Pizza,
Krusty Krab!
The police officer interviewed the woman's father, who claimed that he only threw the pizza after he thought she had closed her front door. The father's physical location during the argument and the woman's outward swinging front door led Lozada to conclude that there is no way that Tyler could not have seen that the door was open when he threw the pizza. Lozada also noted the strong odor of an alcoholic beverage on the father's breath. He arrested Tyler Warden on a misdemeanor in charge and booked him into the Indian River County Jail.
So her daddy got drunk, came over, tried to have a moment with her, and got his feelings hurt and decided to lash out with the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I do have one more. This was inadvertent.
Okay, hold on, because my AirPods are on 5%.
Okay.
They keep getting...
we can end the show.
Okay.
All right. It was great.
Wonderful.
Love you all. Check us out next time, and we'll see you all. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, we're moving on.